Could I drop another glass of wine in your hand there?
Yes.
To ask you to...
I'd love that.
Not to fill your hands with too many wines, but I think it would be divine to get your feelings and your notes on the 2018 vintage and then moving to the 2015.
Yeah.
3 years in the span of a wine's life is quite a small tick, but enough to make a difference, I feel. How do you note the difference between those wines?
Yeah, so there's an immediate difference here. Obviously, I've acclimatized to the 15, so I'm really enjoying it. And I like my cab to be mature. But on this one, I get a sense of, there's a little bit of reduction. So reduction would be something that is a wine term where the wine is a little bit quiet, showing a little bit of a interaction with sulfur, but it's a good thing. It means the wine is inert and it needs a bit of time to be agitated in the glass or decanted. I also note more of the oak notes on here. So immediately kind of the secondary involvement of the winemaker is more prominent here, where on this side the oak is completely assimilated. It's a different vintage. So 18 is I find a softer vintage in South Africa. So the wine does have on the nose a little bit more red fruited freshness to it. And I'm just going to give it a taste to see where it goes, where it lands. It's a lovely bit of cola, a bit of that mocha note from the oak, a little bit of cocoa dust, nice kind of sense of cherry and plums at the bottom. Palate's gentle, it's already drinking nicely. And I think that's more got to do with the 18 vintage, which I find is a softer vintage. Lovely balance, nothing wrong with drinking this already, but it doesn't have the layers and complexity of the 15. But I think it's two reasons. The one is, it's not quite the vintage that 15 was. And secondly, it doesn't have that age on it that gives it a bit more complexity. But I would almost drink this next year onwards already and drink these more slowly. You know, treat yourself to a 15, but keep these longer, where I think 18 will probably mature a little bit faster. And with mature, just reach that peak quite faster. Yeah.